ChezPride. Welcome back to another video on my channel. And guys, I have so much to go over. There's been a lot of Sims news and a huge patch in the last few days. And I do know I'm a little late getting this info out, and I honestly don't have a great excuse other than narcolepsy's a bitch and I had to work. So that's my bad, but I still wanted to get this video out before I came out with the videos for the two new kits, which I am excited about both those kits, so those videos will be coming out next. But as far as the video here goes, I'm going to be going over a couple of days worth of information in one video. There's a lot of announcements for new games, a new movie, new types of kits, and more. They've also put out new info about the Reaper Rewards event, as well as, like I said, there is a huge patch with tons of bug fixes and a lot of base game Swatch updates. There's a lot to go over, so sorry if the video is a bit longer than I really want it to be, but I'm excited to go over all of this. And I did get all these links off the Sims Twitter page here, if you're wondering where to find any of these links. We have the whole patch update link, we have the link to the Grim Reaper's reward, and we have the page to the article that has pretty much everything in it other than the Reaper's Rewards and the patch update. It's talking about the 25th birthday celebration, which, by the way, still didn't really recognize the 10th birthday, but we are already representing the 25th birthday, which is like early next year. I'm just saying, I'm just saying. Okay, anyways, and then the film and the creator kits and the creator program and all that, and specifically they're announcing the Sims Labs and the Sims Creator Program. So all of those links are here if you're curious, but let's go ahead and jump in to the first article. Alright, so the first article we're going over pretty much has all the information in the video that we're going to be going over, except for the Reaper Rewards event and the patch update that just came out. So this is called The Future is Plum Bob Green, and we're pretty much going over everything they are announcing that's coming out in the Sims franchise. Not just Sims 4, but in the Sims franchise in general, and this is directly on EA's website. So it says, we're building what's next for the Sims, and we want you to join us. So Soul Simmers, we have so much news to share with you about the Sims franchise. We've been in the lab expanding The Sims into an entertainment platform driven by you, our community. That includes exploring experimental ways to play The Sims and new ways we are supporting creators. Our passion is for creating products full of fun, creativity, and discovery has led us to new experience, all moving at the speed of pop culture. Keep reading to learn what we've been cooking. Alright, so I'm pretty excited about this. So it says, get ready to party like it's the year 2000. Before we jump in, wow, it's been nearly 25 years since the world was first introduced to The Sims. Yes, we can recognize this. I do know that the Sims team cares more about the Sims franchise than the Sims 4 franchise, because, it's the bigger picture. But why bring up the 25-year anniversary, 4 or 5 months early, but not even, remotely mention the 10th anniversary? They said, hey, yeah, we've been doing The Sims 4 for 10 years in one article, and it was after the birthday, and they didn't even mention that, happy birthday or anything, but it's wow, we've nearly been in 25 years since the world was first introduced to the Sims. I'm sorry. I just feel like 10 years is a big milestone for a game, but maybe I'm wrong. Okay, maybe I'm just being unreasonable. I'm being a little dramatic. I'm sorry. I'll stop. It says, since then, more than 500 million of you have become Simmers, embracing the delightful chaos that comes with fate, guiding your beloved Sims through life's ups and downs and endless possibilities, and so many deleted pull ladders. You've shown that no one does life like The Sims unleashing your imagination to craft one-of-a-kind stories, worlds, and adventures that seamlessly blend the real world with the Sims world. We remain committed as ever to reimagine ways to play life with giving millions the chance to connect over the shared love for The Sims as we push boundaries of reality. So far in 2024, they're about to give stats for The Sims 4, and I'm really excited to read these stats because I think it's really interesting to see what's a bigger deal amongst Sims players. So it says, so far in 2024, and we are only in the 9th month of that year, Simmers have spent more than 1.2 billion hours playing The Sims 4 and experimenting life scenarios and choices without real-world consequences. 759 million hours spent in live mode, whether it's designing your dream home, 303 million hours in build mode, customizing your Sims, 640 million Sims made, and worlds reimagined, the latest reality TV drama, or even taking on the 100 baby challenge. 65 million babies made. Your creativity continues to amaze us. You've shown that you can dream it, you can sim it. I'm actually, the one stat I kind of wish they had given us is woohoos. I kind of want to see how many woohoos there's been the last year. Anyways, that's a side note. Watch Simmers unite over self-expression and curiosity expressed with The Sims has been our greatest joy. We love that you share our mischievous humor and find laughter in every step of the way as you bring your visions to life, whether you're successful or not. We can't wait to celebrate 25 years of The Sims with you and plan to kick off things with an episode of Behind the Sims in January 2025. There's so much to look forward to in the coming months. We just can't help but share some of it with you now. And the first one is one of the ones I am most excited about. It doesn't give us a lot of information on it yet, but it says the Hollywood rumors are true. We are very excited to share the partnerships with Amazon MGM Studios, which I think is Marit, the girl that played Barbie. Isn't that her thing? The MGM Studios. I know she's involved in here somehow. Our team is working on a film based off The Sims. Kate Herron will direct as well as co-write with Brian Redman. Lucky Chap and Vitro Entertainment will produce alongside the Sim team. Maybe it's one of those that are her things. I don't know. Mario's Barbie girl is in here somewhere, which really brings me hope for the movie because I feel like the Sims movie being like the Barbie movie would be perfect. But it says it's still too early to share more about the movie, but stay in tune for updates as we mark our 25th birthday next year. So we'll probably hear more about this in the Behind the Sims, is what I'm assuming. But it's official. The Sims is going to be a movie, which I have to go and see in theaters. Like, that is not an option, and I'm going to see that. But it says, you make The Sims. Our incredible community is the only reason we celebrate 25 years of The Sims. Yes, you can celebrate that, but not the 10 year. Okay, sorry. Okay, I'll move on. Everything we do is for you because we want to make The Sims, because you are what makes The Sims. As we build towards the future, we are exploring more ways to involve, engage, and reward our community. With great pride and enthusiasm, we continue to expand ways we spotlight your incredible stories, creations, and ideas. Since its launch, more than 1 billion Sims 4 creations have been downloaded from the gallery and more than 116 million pieces of content uploaded, with millions of assets uploaded and downloaded across broader Sims communities. In addition, we have collaborated with all types of simmers on multiple projects, ranging from in-game creations through lot building and worlds to collaborations on kits, base game updates, packs, and beyond. These collaborations have meant a lot to us, but more importantly, our community, we are not done yet. So now they are introducing a new type of kit. So we have had one gameplay kit. It didn't go well, and they never made another one. But we've had a ton of creative sim kits. We've had a ton of build kits. And with some of those, they worked with simmers to make them. Like, the simmers would, like, pitch an idea and kind of have, like, a mood board with some pictures of the items they wanted, and the Sims team would make them and kind of get their feedback on them and then sell the pack and give them, like, a flat rate pay for contributing to the kit. But now they are introducing the Sims 4 creator kits, which, from what I understand, the difference is the creator is completely making the kits. Like, they are in charge of everything. They're helping with every process on the way. They're not just giving feedback. And I'm hoping that the creator is getting not just a flat rate pay. I hope they would be making money off the actual old kit selling. It doesn't say that, but that's what I hope, because it would be kind of messed up just to give them a flat rate and then the Sims team make all the money off of it, which wouldn't surprise me, but I'm hoping that's not the case. But let's read about it. It says the Sims 4 creator kits, designed and produced entirely by creators in collaborations with The Sims. Discover global creators whose content is a must-see, no matter where you play. Creativity has long been a core value for the Sims franchise, and we obsess over seeing and showcasing the incredible talent and artistry that lives within our tight-knit community. This push is to expand ways we can support creators has led us to the Sims 4 creator kits. These kits are designed and built by the community creators to create new collections featuring unique styles and fresh storytelling potential. These creator kits will mark the first time a full collection of in-game assets have been crafted by a creator and officially published by the Sims 4 development team, and making them available for all players. So from what I understand, they're kind of reaching out to, like, more so mod and CC creators. I'm sure they'll probably reach out to other people too, but that's, like, I think their main target. I feel like they're pretty much trying to make a way where, like, you can get custom content type content, but pay the Sims team for it so it can be in your game officially. You don't have to download the actual CC. Not that that's going to stop anyone from downloading CC, but I think they're just trying to find a way, one, to make money off of it, and two, be able for everyone to have it, because, like, console players don't have access to CC and mods. So this was actually really good for them as well. And it says, for the Sims 4 players who crave more variety and customization and design, look for the Sims 4 creator kits starting to roll out in November 2024 across the Sims channel and alongside current collection of kits. Wait a minute, did they announce other kits other than the two we got in the roadmap? Like, I was pretty sure they only announced 2 kits. Hold on. I gotta see this. We're going back to this. I was not planning on it. Okay, so they announced those 2 kits. And then they announced the Reaper event. Yeah. October Life and Death expansion pack. And then free updates. But yeah, and this is through December, so that would include November. I'm so confused why it's... I mean, I guess this is them telling us we're getting another kit in November, but I feel like they should include that in the roadmap. Am I wrong for that? Like, am I the only one that feels a little cheated on that? I don't know. But finally, the last thing it says to wrap this portion of the art club, it says, this is a big step forward in delivering creator-made content that is console-friendly and curated with safeguards that will expand your game with more on-trend aesthetics and styles. We have been working with some familiar faces for a while now to elevate their work and allow their creations to reach more of you to enjoy. Stand by for more updates. All right. So that's actually some pretty exciting news that I'm excited to see. I mean, I feel like people with kits, I feel like it's very targeted. Like, I personally buy all the kits so I can review them, and I typically like at least 1 or 2 items in all the kits. Typically I like more. But there's been some kits that I'm just like, this isn't my jam, but I still liked an item or 2. But the fact that they're, like, bringing in simmers to create the kits, I feel like I'm hoping that it's going to be reaching a bigger audience. Because I know kits are very controversial. I'm a kit fan. I like the idea of, hey, if you're into this specific thing, you could pay like $5 and have more items of that specific type thing in your game. But I understand that people will feel like kits aren't worth the money. And so it's kind of a controversial thing, and I'm hoping this will bring a more positive reaction to kits. But next, we are talking about the Sims Creator Program, how we are collaborating with global creators. Join us in getting inspired and create like never before. So, it says, the Sims Creator Program is the next evolution of how we will work with both established and up-and-coming creators around the world. With this official program, creators will gain access to a range of exclusive perks, including early access to upcoming packs, direct communication with fellow creators, and the Sims team, free swag, opportunities to collaborate, and more. We are looking for creators who regularly create original Sims content across social platforms and variety types of creators who might be new to The Sims, including those who are crafting mods or custom content or nurturing communities across various platforms. Whether you're a more established voice or an emerging creator, we welcome you to apply with us. Read more here to learn how it works. So there's a direct link on this. You just click here and it takes you that. That's actually something I'm kind of interested in. I mean, I don't think everyone gets picked if you apply, so I doubt I would get picked, but I might apply for that. I just think it's kind of cool that they're doing that, because they already kind of have the EA Game Changers program with, like, more well-known creators, like, you know, like Little Simsy and Deligracy and Vixella and, you know, all those creators. But this is, like, for people that are less well known but are passionate about The Sims, and I kind of like that they're pulling in the less known people. But they're making that, and that's coming up. But they're also making something called the Sims Lab, renovating, improving, and evolving across our life and future products. Let's build the future of The Sims together. The Sims Lab. Our Sims franchise of games today and into the future will deliver many gameplay and storytelling styles for the growing number of you around the world, and we are excited for you to see what we've been working on. Creating this vision involves innovating across multiple products to deliver new experience, and through the Sims Lab, we are going to explore new experimental ways to play The Sims. Over the next few months, you might start to see the Sims Lab show up when you are trying different things for Sim products, systems, and features. This is your friendly reminder to sign up for the chance to playtest The Sims Lab, and you can click here for that. If you fit the requirements, we are looking for you and receive an email for further instructions. In the meantime, here's a sneak peek of what's was tested coming up soon. So this is just some of the stuff. It's very much not final graphics. Like, the graphics will look better than this. It says alpha is just pre-alpha and will differ from final release. But this is just kind of like an idea of what they're talking about out here with the Sims lab. And I think that's interesting. I think it's an interesting concept for them to come out. I think they're really trying hard to be very involved in the community, and I've always appreciated that about the Sims team since The Sims 4 has come out. So this part is called The Sims Franchise Live and Future Product Updates. When we talk about The Sims as an entire platform driven by our community, it is because we see the future of The Sims as more than any one title. We are expanding the franchise to better serve the diverse needs of the growing number of Simmers around the world. The Sims will move beyond linear, sequential Sims releases and offer more options for players than ever before. We're the simulated life genre, including cozy games, social and collaborative based gameplay, mobile narrative games, and continued depth improvements and modernization of The Sims 4, which will continue to be the foundational Sims experience. We are creating new and intimate experience that connect with players on their terms, whether they are and however they like to choose. These explorations are being tested via Sims Labs, including individual features from Project Renee, a story-driven mobile test, enhancements to The Sims 4 with discovery and search tool, creator tools, and more. For now, keep reading about the latest news for our live and future products. Sorry, I don't know why I struggled to say the word product. We have that. That's just kind of like clarifying what their goal is. But we already did get this announcement, but they announced that they are bringing back My Sims through the Nintendo Switch. It was, I think, a Wii game, I'm pretty sure, but it's the My Sims Cozy Bundle. So it's not just the My Sims, it's also My Sims Kingdom. Both of those were really two popular My Sims games. And it's not like a new game, it's a retro re-release, which means it's like the same game, but slightly better graphics, and they might like add a few things. I never played My Sims, which is weird because I had a Wii. So I guess I just didn't realize at the time before my Wii got stolen that this was a thing. But it looks really cute, and it does actually have a lot of the little My Sim, like the characters from the My Sim statue collection. And a lot of the Sims 4, well, I shouldn't say a lot. Some of the Sims 4 characters that come throughout the packs are based off, not exactly, but based off characters from the My Sims game. So I know it's kind of a big part of the Sims franchise. I've just never personally played it, but I think it's really cute, and I might get them. I'm more so interested in the My Sims Kingdom. That seems like more my jam, but I might steal my husband's Nintendo Switch and play these. But it says, so many of our players have been asking for the return of My Sims. We are thrilled to share that we are reinvigorating My Sims product line, beginning with 2 lovable Sims games available soon on the Nintendo Switch. So, notice it says beginning with. Does that mean there's going to be more My Sims games? Is this going to be like this huge thing that they're going to try to do if it works out well? We'll see. But it says, with the My Sims Cozy Bundle, we are honoring our Sims legacy as we prepare for our 25th birthday. How many times are they going to mention this? They can't mention the Sims 4's 10th birthday once, but they mentioned this like 10 times in this article already. With this charming fan favorite spinoff, you can expect 2 beloved games, My Sims and My Sims Kingdom, in which you can explore familiar worlds that are full of puzzles to solve, discover locations, and meet lots of characters with big personalities, and build, paint, and decorate. Get ready to customize cozy worlds, style your cute Sims, and get reintroduced to everyone's favorite My Sim Kingdom Triceratops Bubaboo. Bubaboo? Bubaboo. Bubaboo. I think it's Bubaboo. With this retro release, you can expect Nintendo Switch controls and touchscreen support, updated graphics, as well as much requested special content from the original PC return to My Sims. And look out for the adorable My Sims merch coming in the Sims shop November 2024. And you can pre-order on the Nintendo shop on the 19th, which is today, the day I'm recording this. So it is available to pre-order if you are interested in that. And next we have some disappointing news, you guys. I mean, I guess it's not supposed to be disappointing, but it's going to be a disappointment for a lot of you guys if you haven't heard this news already. But it's about Project Renee. So let me just read it and basically tell you what it's saying. So it says, be among the first to see new worlds as playtesting continues. Continuing its development alongside other exciting new projects with the Sims franchise, Project Renee is focusing on building new ways for friends to meet, connect, and share while playing together in an all-new world. There will be small invite-only playtests of Project Renee this fall 2024, giving an early look as a multiplayer experience that explores showing friends and other players at a shared location. Signing up for the chance to play tests in the Sims Lab, so that's another Sims Lab thing, and be among the first to play in the new world. We'll continue to share more information about the game's development and milestones. But honestly, what it's saying next is kind of the disappointing part. It's cool that they're letting people play test this new Project Renee, but people are going to be slightly disappointed. Also, I really hope a bunch of content doesn't leak from this, but, Simmers be doing that. It says, Sims 4 testing new features as we invest improvements and modernization efforts. We have been expanding all the ways to play with life in The Sims 4 for 10 years. Okay, they did mention it once, but still didn't say happy birthday. Creating an expansive simulation experience, we have big plans to continue building upon the improving of this powerful life simulation game played around the world by more than 80 million people. We are specifically here talking about The Sims 4, and it says, I'm going to read again, we have big plans to continue to build upon improving this powerful life simulation game played around the world by 80 million people. In May 2024, we announced that we have assembled a team to invest in a core game experience, including tackling technical issues. We have invested further into these efforts to focus on previously reported issues, qualified insurance, and game optimization for the future releases. Batches of fixes will continue to release roughly every 2 months until further notice. On September 18th, 2024, our players can expect another major release on fixes inside the base game. So that was the update I'm going to cover in this video. The Sims 4 developers are hard work in investing meaningful new features and base game updates. We can continue to explore ways to surprise and delight to involve in game experience in both appearance and gameplay. The Happy at Home event was our first foray into a new way to play, with ensuring to see how many of you enjoyed the new features. We originally announced that coming up next is the Reaper Reward event, which I will get into more of that in a minute. Where you will have all the chance to play alongside Grim Reaper himself and earn exclusive rewards on September 4th, 2024. We're excited for the road ahead in The Sims 4. Cannot wait to share what's planned for this game. So basically, they didn't quite say it, but when between the Project Renee and what they said right here, they've pretty much said that Project Renee isn't gonna be The Sims 5. Like, it's not gonna be The Sims 5. Like, if it is, everyone is gonna be extremely shocked. Most likely, it's going to be a Sims 4 type game, if not, like, connected to the Sims 4 base game. But it's going to be like a multiplayer game. It's going to be more based on connecting with people. They have announced that Project Renee is going to be a multiplayer game. They've already announced that in the past. So everyone at this point is like, okay, maybe it's not Sims 5. Maybe it is like Sims 4 Online or a revamp of the Sims Online type situation. So that's slightly disappointing, and they're not directly saying that, but they're pretty much pushing that idea. But we only have 2 more sections left on this article, and it says, The Sims Free Play, a new region inspired by Mountainside. For more than a decade, The Sims Free Play has captured delightful unpredictability and playfulness of The Sims on mobile platforms. I've tried The Sims Free Play. I wasn't a fan, but I also only tried it when it first came out. And I also didn't realize it's been more than a decade. That's a little scary. We remain as committed as ever to elevate our game to be an unrivaled town barrier experience, continuously improving the experience with new content, gameplay, and visual improvements. Our next content updates will open an entirely new region inspired by mountainside towns. It may be the coziest region created for the game yet, perfect for exploring as we head to the holiday season. So if you play Sims 4 Free Play, you're getting a new mountainside town. And last, it says, here's to celebrating the best for The Sims, past, present, and future. Adash Simmers. Thank you for continuing to be a part of our journey. Our countdown to the 25th birthday is officially on. In the meantime, we hope you enjoy the many new ways to experience The Sims as they roll out along our classic Sim experience. To stay informed of these efforts, please join our Discord community servers and stay tuned to our channels, blah, 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 and look out for Behind the Sims. Dag, the Sims team. So that is a lot of information. A lot of stuff is coming. I am extremely excited about the Sims movie, as well. I think the whole Creator Program Labs is a cool idea. The Sims bundle is really cute. I am a little sad about out there not being a Sims 5. They pretty much said the reason they're saying this is because they don't want for people to have to. I couldn't find the article, but for a second time, but I was reading an article where they're interviewing the Sims team, and they pretty much were saying that because there's so many people already playing The Sims 4, they want to continue to build on that instead of having to have players completely start over with a new base game, add on new expansion packs, because there's so many expansion game stuff, packs and kits in The Sims 4 and there's so much money that people have already invested in it, including me, that they don't want to have to remake that and resell all that. So they're going to be pushing Sims 4 as long as they can, which means there's pretty much not Sims 5, and they pretty much confirmed that the Project Renee is going to be like Sims 4 game based. So that's why it's a little disappointing, but I'm so excited. I think a Sims 4 game that's online would be really cool. I think a Sims game online would be really cool. That's not like this like mobile game, like an actual Sims game that I can put on my computer and play. But maybe I'm just a sucker for The Sims. Who knows? But let's go ahead and move on to the next article, which is about the Reaper's Rewards event. Alright, so this is the article about the Reaper's Rewards event. This is also off the EA app. All of these articles I am reading to you guys are directly on the EA's website. But pretty much The reward event doesn't start till the 24th, but they're having to put an article about it now. One, they want to hype people up, but two, if they don't do it now, it's going to leak. Because pretty much the way they're doing this one, hold on. The last reward event, I should say, the way they did the rewards is you had to log in, get the rewards, and then when you get those rewards, they save as a file in your game file. So you would have them as long as you have your game file. But if you got like a new computer and didn't transfer your files, or your computer completely crashed and you lost everything because you didn't back up, you would lose those rewards forever. And some of those rewards are really good. Like there's a new money trash can that only costs $300. And I am sad that it was a limited time thing. So if you weren't around then, or you just weren't playing at that time, you went and got the rewards, and all you had to do was log in and claim the rewards, and that's all you had to do. People, however, did upload the items to the gallery, and that works because the items, the way they did it, they're actually hidden in the game. And they're always going to be there, but they're not going to be unlocked unless you have that game file. And a lot of people complained about that. They're like having to go on the gallery to download if you want it, if you miss those events. But the way they're doing this is the same thing. It is an event. It's more of a gameplay event. And so, you have to actually do stuff in the game to earn the rewards. I don't think it's going to be like hard gameplay or gameplay that takes very long. I hope. But they're trying to improve that. They still have it where people are probably going to download. Actually, people are already uploading on the gallery because, like I said, they already had to put the stuff into the game with the last update. The event doesn't start till the 24th. So people are going in the save files, downloading the content, and then uploading to the gallery, which I'm still going to play the rewards and get it fairly. But there's that if you want to do that. But they're trying to do it a little bit different to where once you get the rewards, it saves to your EA account, so that no longer is in your game files. I think people are accessing them through the game files, so they can people are uploading them early, but they're trying to make it to where you won't lose it as long as you still have your EA account, which people are more likely to keep their EA account than they are their save files. So I think that's a good improvement. Unfortunately, they still had to upload early, and they had to tell us about it now because, like I said, it would have leaked because people are already uploading the items onto the gallery. So, but this article is all about the event, so let's go ahead and read it. It says, work with Grimm to discover secrets of Ambrosia, earn event points, and unlock bone-chilling rewards. So, it has a picture of Grimm here, and it says, get ready for a free limited time event where you need to venture into live mode to participate. So, like I said, the last one, you literally just logged into the home screen and claimed your reward. This one, you're having to do stuff in game mode, which I think is a little bit more fun and entertaining, especially with it being like Grim Reaper themed. You guys know I love a Grim Reaper challenge. So, it says, the Grim Reaper is reaching out to you, but don't be afraid. Answer it, since it seems Grim wants your help. And the best part, you'll be rewarded for your efforts throughout the event. One being a brand new lot challenge, Scare Seeker, where Sims will get excited instead of scared while on a lot. So that's pretty cool. I do hate that it's limited time, like it says here, but like I said, people just upload the stuff to the gallery. I don't think you can upload a lot challenge to the gallery, so I don't know how that would work, getting that reward. But all the physical stuff we can get on the gallery where people upload it. So it says these are all the rewards that we're getting. I think there's actual lists and pictures down here with more descriptions. But I'm loving the freezer bunny. There's a new like mega foam vinyl player, a new coffin, which I'm confused by. Like, I love the fact there's going to be a coffin in the base game for like decorational purposes, but how would it work functionally if you don't have vampires? Like, I'm assuming it would only work if you have vampires, right? Like, other than that, it would just be a decoration, because regular Sims aren't allowed to sleep in coffins unless they're going to put that in a patch update. I don't know. We'll see. But in this picture, you can kind of see there's going to be events for 6 weeks for you to do. And it's stuff like this one's set. Can I click on this and make it bigger? No, of course I can't. Okay. It says, Assistant to the Grim Reaper. Grim needs your help. Start learning everything you can about Ambrosia. And the next one says, A Call Away. Perhaps the Ambrosia Society newsletter could get you closer to the truth. So it looks like this is gonna be about Ambrosia with the Grim Reaper, which is kind of cool, because I feel like that's not a feature everyone knows about in the game. And if you don't know what Ambrosia is, basically it's this really hard dish to make, and it's hard because you have to get level 10 of cooking, then you have to get level 10 of gourmet cooking, and then you have to get an angelfish, a death flower, and was there something else? I just know the angelfish and the death flower, because both of those are really hard to get, especially the death flower. You have to like plant stuff and then slice it, and crossbreed it before you can get the death flower, or you have to go buy it in a shop that's not always there, so you have to go back like every day. And then with the angelfish, you have to like it's hard to find because you have to go fish for it. There is stuff in different packs that makes stuff easier, like in the magic pack, you can buy these items at a shop, but they're not always there. With the Horse Ranch pack, sometimes you'll get a death flower from the nectar dude. But in general, most of the time, Ambrosia is really hard to make. So a lot of people don't know about it. But pretty much you make this Ambrosia, and if a Sim that is dead or a ghost eats it, they come back to life. So it's pretty cool. So it says, how does it work? Open live mode with your existing or new household. After a short wait, the Grim Reaper will call upon you. This event will run for 8 weeks with 2 exciting quests each week. Okay, so it's a 6-week challenge, but you have 8 weeks to play it. So it'll run for 8 weeks. So, if you don't get in the first week, it won't affect you playing the event as long as you get in the first 2 weeks. So it says, your journey begins by assisting Grim with researching Ambrosia, a special gourmet dish that can lift any Sim's spirits. As the week progresses, you'll continue to unlock the secret of Ambrosia and eventually learn how to cook it. There's more quests. The more quests you complete, the more event points the more event points and rewards you'll earn. So first you have to make sure you're online, log into your EA account. You gotta enter live mode, and the first pair of quests, which start with a pop-up in live mode, you can access the event screen by clicking on the event icon. Earn event points by completing quests and goals, and as you earn event points, you'll be able to claim rewards. Claim your rewards through the event screen in the main menu or in live mode by selecting claim. Note, you must be in live mode to claim the consumable rewards. So apparently there's consumable rewards. Claim the rewards will be available in build mode, create a sim, or your Sim's inventory. You can filter to view event rewards with the event and reward filter under special categories in create a sim and build mode. For more help claiming rewards, check out the article. So pretty much there's a filter on it that is called events rewards if you're looking for your rewards. Each week, 2 new quests will be available. Complete these quests and earn more event points to unlock new rewards. The Reaper rewards events will have 6 weeks of quests and 2 extra weeks at the end, so there's plenty of time to catch up and complete. Claim the Reaper's rewards with Goth Chic chic Sims who reveal a good scare or just enjoy a chance to know Grimm a little bit better. Rest assured, your claimed rewards are stored on your EA account, so you will not need to worry about losing them. So that's what I was explaining earlier, which I think is really cool that they made that improvement, because a lot of people complained about the fact that they were saved in your game's files. So here are our pictures of all the rewards. It does have a description down here. So this is week 1. So we have summon the Grim Reaper with a gramophone to listen to your favorite tunes. Can you summon the Grim with the gramophone, or is it just saying that and it's just a regular regular speaker? I assume it's just a regular speaker. Like, I would assume so. And it says, sport your new earrings of intimate demise while thrilling Sims scare us at the new Scare Seeker Lot Challenge. So we have a new radio. We have earrings, which we cannot see because the picture is so tiny. And we have the new Lot Challenge. And then for week 2, it says, get comfy with trad goth jeans while simultaneously brushing up on multiple skills with the Green Lady Lost Tome. This tome allows you to gain skills in cooking, gardening, and fishing all at once. Okay, that's actually really cool, especially for like a Rags to Riches challenge or like a legacy challenge. That tome would be really helpful, especially in the beginning. It's probably really expensive, honestly, but it would be worth it. And those jeans, I don't know if I like them. I think I'm going to have to look at them in-game before I decide if I like them or not. Look, for week 3, it looks like we have boots and a bike. So it says, make sure your Sims wear the proper footwear with the trad goth buckled boots while taking a ride around the neighborhood on Grimm's cruiser bicycle. Okay, first of all, that bicycle is awesome. That I'm using that in my Rainbow Legacy Challenge. That's going to be a thing, especially since they live in Strangerville right now. But the boots, honestly, to me, kind of look like the boots that come in the Crystal Creations pack mixed with the Realm of Magic boots, but, like, simplified. So, they're cute. I just feel like it's not something completely new. And then week 4, kind of looking like a tattoo and a painting. So, let's see what it says. Like the life and death tattoo. Yeah, we're getting a new tattoo, which is really cool. I wish I can just there we go. Let's look at this. It's a bit blurry. Is that, I think it's a Grim Reaper tattoo. Okay. This is all the items up close. You can't see it. You can't see it. It's too blurry. Let me just shrink stuff back down here. Okay. But it says, like the life and death tattoo, the portrait of the lady Mississippi, something in the garden is a true piece of haunting art. Just don't look too long or things could get a little toasty. Is it saying that you can, like, catch stuff on fire with this painting? Is that what that's saying? I'm so confused. Okay. But it looks like the next one is a shirt and a drink. So it says, get dressed up with the trad goth, button up while flexing your mixology skills by crafting the new spectacle spritzer drink. This drink turns your Sims into temporary ghosts. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Okay, I am definitely going to be experimenting with that. So it looks like the jeans and the shirt would go together, right? And I'm assuming the boots, it's a whole outfit type situation. But that drink is cool. The drink that can turn your Sim into a temporary ghost is cool. I wonder what mixology skill you have to have that. I'm assuming it would be a higher skill. And then look, 6 weeks. It looks like, is that a new eye color? And then the coffin. Hold on. Okay, so I gotta check this out. So, week 6, it says, if your Sims has bags under their eyes, propelling pepper eyes, if your Sim has bags under the new propelling catch eyes, catch up on some maternal Z's with the casket of quiet response. Okay, so we have new eye color, which is cool because we haven't had new eye colors in a long time, and then the casket of quiet response. Does this mean any sim can sleep in a casket? Are they going to update it to where any sim can sleep in caskets now? Because I swear right now only vampires can. Because also vampires can only woohoo in coffins. Like, you can't woohoo in a coffin if you're not a vampire, or a vampire doesn't initiate it. So that's weird. I do like the eyes, though. I'm very curious. But I wonder if they just come in the purple color, or if they're going to come in multiple colors. And then apparently, I'm not seeing. Let's see. I'm not seeing anything on this limited time bunny collectibles, but I'm assuming you have to look for them. I'm not sure, but it's like a bony freezer bunny collection. I don't know if they're pillows or what exactly are, but I'm down for it. And it just has a couple of questions that people are asking. So it says, do I need to log into my EA account? And it says yes. It says, are these rewards really free? And then he said, all of these are free and will be available in the base game when they're once they're claimed. What about STX releases? I thought those were going to provide free content and updates. And it says these aren't going away. They're just looking for new ways to add new content and reward Sims players. What if I log in and don't see the event? It starts the 24th at 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And ends on the 12th of October. I wish they would have had this event go all the way to when the new Life and Death pack comes out on Halloween, but whatever. This will be available for everyone, yes, on the 24th. What are event points? Event points are limited time measurements for your Reaper's Reward event that allow you to claim for rewards. As you earn event points, you will progress along an experience track and can claim rewards along the way. So you don't just like do it and get it. You have to earn the points and then spend the points on them. How do I earn event points? Each quest objective in a quest gives event points. Mousing over quests will have a tooltip telling you how many points you will earn. Completing the entire quest net as additional event points. Once you have enough, you can claim the rewards. How do you spend event points? Your event points are serves as a level total. So when you claim a reward, you will still stay at the same event point total. So your event points aren't actually, quote, spent. Then what's the point? Okay, whatever. It says, what happens if I have leftover event points? Graham is offering an infinite number of rewards. If you claim them all and still have event points, don't worry. Your event points cannot be used for anything other than the Reaper Reward event and will expire when the event is over. I don't understand the point of the event points. Like, why don't you just give us the certain rewards for completing certain parts of the challenges? Maybe it's just like, if you don't want that, you can choose not to buy it type situation. That's the only reason I can think that they wouldn't. And then the last question is, can I still complete the event if I start late? And it says, as long the event will run for 8 weeks. If you start late, you'll have access to all the previous week's quests, so you could do them all at once. So that is all they have to say on the Reaper reward event. Like I said, it doesn't start till the 24th. They kind of had to tell us now because it would have got leaked any other way. Alright, if you have stuck around for the video this long, I appreciate you, but we are finally to the patch update that came out on the 18th, and this is full of new Swatch updates to the base game items, as well as some new items that are being added to the base game for free, and a ton of bug fixes. And a lot of the bug fixes are actually really big bugs that they actually need to fix. I'm going to say this now. If The Sims 4 is going to be running for another 10 or plus years, they have to make major updates to the base game. I know they're trying, and I really appreciate the fact that they're putting out big updates every 2 months for however much longer they're doing this whole update things. I think they're fixing some really big stuff. But I'm just saying it's gonna have to be big if they're gonna keep this game up and playing, because otherwise it's gonna turn into The Sims 3 where it's just gonna be unplayable. Especially if they're going to keep adding DLC, and especially with them making the base game free, they're gonna be milking out that DLC. So I'm very excited for some more patch updates and bug fixes. So, like I said, this one came out on 9/18/2024, and it says swipe right to a colorful season and swipe left on bugs. Soul Simmers, this patch is a big one and brings many updates and fixes into the game that span across different packs, including improvements in apartment wall, ceiling lights, and a whole host of fixes for our recently released expansion packs, Love Struck. These, along with so many more across both base game and packs, can be found below. Thank you for your continued support efforts at Answers HQ. It really helps to let us know that the issues you care about most. Oh, so yeah, just go there if you want to report stuff or like where other people have reported it. But the first thing it kind of talks about is the colorful update to the build and buy items, and this is kind of big. So it says 650 color variants have been added, and there are new items such as archways, doors, and even ground covers to spruce up your terrain. So this is kind of a video that shows all the stuff that they are introducing. I am going to go into game and show you guys, but it says check out these vibrant colors with new items in the video. For details, scroll to the end of the patch notes to list all of the build and buy items. We can't wait to see how you mix and match. And as you can tell, a lot of stuff got Swatch updates. This is just a quick video of it. I will say, because I've already gone in my game and placed everything down, so I can just quickly go through it and show you all. Because there's a lot of stuff that got updated, as you can see. But I will say, I don't like that some of the stuff they updated is reward or career rewards. Like this couch that they update. That's a really nice couch and comes in so many colors. But it's a career unlockable. And it matches the chair, which is just base game. So they kind of go together, but one's a career unlockable and one's not. And then they have like a couple of other things that, like one of the books items was career unlockable and whatnot. I don't understand why they're going back and giving those item swatches instead of the items that are already unlocked. But just my issue. And I am going to be going over the Swatch updates before I go over the bug fixes. We'll finish out the video with the bug fixes. So you see, there's a lot. But there's also a lot of items. These are all the new items. And the ones that have S's on the end, there's multiples. So there's multiple pointless renovation doors. But these are all the new items because they've added a bunch of really good build items. And then there are new ground covers, so these are multiple terrain paints, and then all of these are items that have new Swatch updates. So like I said, I have put all of these items into on a lot for us to view. So let me go ahead and pull up my game and let's jump into that. Okay, so I have placed down everything that was not a career unlockable because I did not feel like looking up and putting in that cheat because it's a long, painful cheat. But I have placed everything down that has a new swatch or is a new item that they have put on this list. And I tried to kind of like put them in the order they were listed. I'm going to go ahead and warn you now, some of the orders they put the items in was kind of a weird order, but I'm going to be showing you in the order that it's on the list for the most part. So, the first items on this list are the new archways. So, basically, we were extremely lacking in archways when it came to the base game, and all three of these sets of arches are based off one arch we already had. So we have this style arch that had the little knob on the corner. We had the more modern, sleek arch. And then we had like this more like classic arch. And they're all slightly different, but we didn't have them in more than one variant. So we didn't have like a 2-tile wide short wall height, or we didn't have like a 3-tile wide tall wall height. And it just kind of made a building with archways kind of challenging, especially since we didn't have a lot of square archways in the base game. We had more rounded archways. So this was very much needed. This was definitely very much needed. But the first set of archways are called the Perry styled entry frames. So that is what these are. There's a 2 and a 3 tile wide short wall height. There's one new 3 tile wide medium wall height. So I'm assuming the original was the 2 tile medium. And then we have a 2 tile and a 3 tiled tall wall height. And they do come in the basic wood colors here. They all come in the same wood colors. I'm just going to show you on this one. But that is that set of arches. And then this set of arches here, we have the pointless renovation doors. So this is like a very modern archway. And they're not exactly in order. I don't know why I put this one here and that one there. I should have just put them in the height order, but whatever. So we have a 2 tile and a 3 tile all tile tall archway. We have a 3 and a 2 tile medium archway and a 3 and a 2 tiled short wall height archway. I'm struggling with words. And it comes in multiple wood swatches as well. A couple more swatches than the last one. And finally, the last archway update is this one. So these are called the ChezPride entry frames. And we have a 2 tile short. We have 2 different 2 tile shorts. So there's one that's shorter than the shorts. Interesting. Okay, so maybe this is like meant for more like half walls. I don't know. We have a 2 different 2 tile shorts, one just slightly taller than the other, a 3 tile short, a 2 and 3 tile medium, and a 2 and 3 tile tall. And also, the lighting is not the best on this side, so I'm going to show you the colors on this side. So we have this, and it comes in basically all the colors the first one came in. So that is the new archway. And then there's also 2 new doors. So the 2 new doors, they want to show off the bars first. I'm going to show off the doors first. I said I was going to go in the order they listed things, but I'm going to go for the bars instead, or the doors instead of the bars first. So this one's called Iconless Fiberglass Door, and this is a kickless fiberglass door. So basically, in the base game, we have, we have this door, and this has like that's the door that had the male and female. Okay, so they had one with a male and a female on it. That was a base game bathroom door. And then they also had this one more recently that's just a toilet for like gender neutral specifically. And then now they've added the same door again, but without any icons. So it can be used as just a regular plain door, either with a metal kickstand or not. And it comes in multiple colors, so you can use it for multiple purposes. I would assume the blue is more like a bathroom or custodian, closet type vibe, but they also now have like neutral wood swatches and black and white and red and plain colors. Does that mean did this store always have all these swatches? What about this one? Did they add swatches to this store? I don't know. As I don't remember getting a swatch update for the store in the past, but I swear it didn't used to have that many colors. Maybe I'm wrong, but we are very much lacking in just basic doors, like especially one tile doors in the game. So this is a pretty nice update. And then we have some bars. So I'm going to jump ahead a little bit. So basically they've added 3 new bars, but each 3 of these, the 2 little ones as well as the large one, are matching bars that we already have over here. And all of these are the base game. So these are all the base game bars. And basically beforehand, like this one, which is one of the new ones over here, only came in long, but didn't have a short variant. And then like this one only came short and didn't have a long variant, type situation. And they all have new swatch colors. So I'm just going to show you on these over here. But these are technically the ones that are new. It's the blue short one, the brown short one, and the long beige one. So there's that. But let me go ahead, since we're already talking about the bars, just let me show off the different new color variants on them. So with these items I'm showing color variants on, I'm not 100% sure which is the new colors and which isn't. I'm assuming they're in order, but I may be wrong. So I'm going to show you all the swatches on the items, just to make it fair so I don't miss any. So we have this bar. I'm just going to show you on the long ones. So it has some wood colors, and then it's basically all wood colors, except it has like a blue tile on one of them. It's weird. So that's the basic wooden bar. We have the more colorful modern bar, which it looks like has a ton of new swatches. I'm actually excited about that. Alright, so we have some pinks and oranges and blues and yellows and greens and reds. We even have black and white. And then we have colors that these are definitely new colors. These colors more so match like the base game colors that have always been in the game. So I'm pretty excited about that. Like, look at this purple bar. Look at it. That matches so much base game stuff. Okay, I'm going to move it back to the original swatch. And then this one looks like we have some new swatches. Not many new swatches, but look, purple. I'm so happy to get more purple stuff in the game. We do not have nearly enough purple stuff in this game. I'm just saying. Look how pretty that one is. Oh my god. Love it. And then last, we have this bar. So it comes in a bunch of wooden colors as well. It's kind of like the other one, but I feel like this one's fancier and has a bit more texture to it. So that's all the new colors and the new bars that come in the pack. And then when it comes to new stuff, the next thing on the list is the ground covers. I have placed these exactly in the order that they were listed, even though the order they were listed does not make sense. Like, why are the 3 green grasses not next to each other? Why are the 2 rocks that look exactly the same, they're just different colors, not next to each other? I don't know, but I do want to just go ahead and read off the names of these terrain paints, so where you can find them. There were, on a couple of them, multiple colors, so the ones with multiple colors, I put all the colors back to back. So this first one, this gray rock one here, is called 21 Rock. And then the next one, the kind of like fancier cut stone pattern, is called a fine geometry ground cover. And then we have a moss, and this is called bright moss, so we have a new grass type. We have 2 new pavers. One is a grassy paver and one is a gravel paver, and they almost come in all the same colors. These 2 are the same colors. These 2 are the same colors. These are the same. These are the same. These 2 in the middle are not the same. I don't know why they decided to go a gray on one and a more cream on the other, but whatever. They were meant to go together. I don't know why they just didn't make all the colors match. But one is a grassier and one is more of a gravel. And then they have another moss that's called murky moss. So we have that, which I probably will never use because I don't like that color. And then the next ones we have are called Pebble Please, and they come in, there's 5 of them, so there's 5 different colors. They kind of match the colors on these, but not really. They kind of match the undercolors a little bit. I think they're meant to go together, though. Honestly, I think they're meant to go together. Like these, the last category, and then these. And then the next grass one is called Rich Moss. And it's a very bright, lush green. I actually really like it. And then we have the rock one that matches the first one. It's just a different color. And it's called Rock Storm. So the first one was called 21 Rock. And this one's called Rock Storm. And then we have Weeds or Flowers, too, as the last terrain paint. So that is all the new items. Now, the rest of the items aren't new, but they have color swatches, new color swatches. So, I tried to place these pretty much in the order that they were listed. So, let's just jump into them. First, starting with the roof decorations. So, the first one they list is called a mega chimney. So, yeah, that's this one. So, these are like fake chimneys that you can put on your roof to kind of make it look like you have a chimney. I tend to build custom chimneys, but I just don't really use that much roof piecing in general. So, like I said, I don't really know which one of these swatches are new, but it has some new swatches. And then the next one is called the Low Stucco Roof Parpet? Is that this? Yeah. Okay, so it's this little thing. I don't know the purpose of this thing in building, but it's cute. So it has that. And then next we have the Feathered Friends Ends. So I'm assuming that's the Mega Chimney Deluxe. Oh. Yeah, there was 2 mega chimneys. I was wondering. Okay, well, this is the other mega chimney. I forgot that some of them listed have 2 versions. So there's 2 of those. And then, yeah, this is the Feathered Friends turret. So this is a fancier little chimney piece that has a round piece on top. And then the next one is called Shape Mission Wolf Parpet with Quarterfoil. I'm saying, yeah, that's this. So it's a fancier one of these. Again, I don't really know the technical terms of all of these things. That's my bad. I like building. I do build a decent amount, but I'm not like technically like, I don't know all the technical terms. I'm sorry. Okay, so next, so we have a balcony, something else, a balcony, something else, and then another balcony. So I'm just going to go ahead and read off the names of all the items here really quick. So the first one is the curved iron balcony, and then we have the mega wall hunk, which is just this brown piece, which I never understood why we had, but we have. And then the next one is the mission style slatted wood balcony. And then we have a made in shade tile awning that kind of matches the roof pieces. And then the last thing here is a boxy iron balcony. So these 2 have the same swatches. So I'm just going to show it off on the round one since it's the first one. And oh my goodness, these roof pieces are making it glitch out so bad. Okay, I'm just going to do that. So we have this. So these are the swatches on this piece now. It's kind of a fake balcony. Your Sims can't walk out on these fake balconies, but you can put them like around your window to make it look all fancy and whatnot. And then this little round piece, again, I don't know the point of this other than just have a circle on your wall, but we have new colors, very colorful colors that weren't here before. Like this red and green definitely weren't here before, neither was this pink. So we have that. We have the wooden balconies. I'm assuming these colorful and more shaded variants are the new variants, which they actually look quite nice. I think that does look quite nice. And then we have this terracotta type situation, door and window shading covering that comes in all these new swatches. This is the balcony that matches this. So I'm not going to show it off again. And then that is all of the ones I just read off. So next on the list is the columns. Okay, so we have this column, these 2 columns, and these 3 columns. And then as well, we also have the wait, what is this called again? Where is this on the list? End caps. Okay, that's the end caps. So after the columns, we also have a spandrel with decorative end caps. So that's all the stuff we're seeing here. I'm gonna put the. Can I put the? I can't. Okay, I can't put the stuff down very well, but we can look at it here. So this is just a column, pretty basic column, probably the most basic column we have in the base game, not including the one everyone uses from Get Together. But it does come in some new swatches, and honestly, these aren't bad. Like, these are nice. I like this. And then these two columns, yeah, these two, oh, do they match? Yeah, they do match. Okay, so these are matching columns. They both have the same base color with the same accent color. So I'm just going to show you all the colors. I'm not going to show you it on both of them, though, just to save a little bit of time, because I know this video is going to be so long. So we have some that have, like, the different color patterns. And then this one, they also have added some, like, plain wood swatches. I think it's nice. And these three columns are the same type of column, just different variants. So they all come in the same colors. And this one has little accent colors on it. So I'm going to show you this one first. Or I'm just going to show you this one. So it has all the plain swatches, and it has the multicolor swatches as well as, yeah, just multicolor swatches. So it's that. And then these are the end pieces. Apparently I cannot use the swatch on that one, but it's going to be the same swatch as these two columns were. And then the next item on the list is, I'm assuming it's the, wouldn't you like to, is that what this is? The wouldn't you like to know? Let's see. Yeah, okay. So the one that you like to know is a gate, which I don't understand why these weren't placed with the other gates that we will look at in a minute. But we have this gate specifically by itself on the list. Again, some of this, the way they listed some of this stuff is weird. Okay, but it comes in a bunch of wood colors and a couple of more colorful options. Now, there's a lot of new pink options. I'm kind of excited about that. I'm not even a pink fan, but I'm kind of excited about that. Alright, so next we have some exterior trims, and the ones that got recolored are the High Tide exterior trim and the Jutting exterior trim. And I have placed those up here because you have to place those on a second story. So if you're wondering which two trims they are, I'm actually about to copy and paste them so you can see where they are on the list. It's this first, like, regular one that is just, like, the basic one. I'm going to have my mouse one. Let me move. Okay. And then I think this is the next one. Yeah. The second one, the Jutting exterior trim, they both got swatch updates, apparently. So, again, I'm just going to show you all the colors. So, we have the white. We have the black. We have the brown. We have a blue. We have a green. We have a navy blue. That's definitely new. The red, I'm not sure if it's new. There's a tan. The pink is probably new. Tan, brown, dark brown, and a gray. So that was the High Tide exterior trim, which I feel like is the one that is most commonly used. And then we also have the Jutting exterior trim. So there's the white. We have it in gray. We have it in a grayish brown. We have it in dark gray. We have it in brown. We have it in orange. This one has more colors. They have it in like a teal. We have it in red, green, tan. There we go. It went in place for a minute. We have a darker, brighter wood. We have a medium wood. We have a couple of dark woods. We got it in the black. Dark red. The green is definitely new. I'm pretty sure the green is new on all these. And more browns. So those are the two new exterior trims with their new swatches. And then the next thing they have on the list is the windows. So basically there's a ton of windows. There's the mega windows, there's the Craftsman window, there's the old meets view window, there's the aren't you happy to see me window. Basically they come in two different color swatches. Okay, I'm just gonna go down a level. Here we go. So we have these two windows, like arch windows. The one's bigger, one's smaller, the same thing. Those have color swatches. And then there's these windows, which I love that they all go together and they're all getting color swatches to make them match better. But I'm not going to show them off on every single window. I'm sorry, I just can't. Like, let me double check. Yeah, like, literally all of these have the same swatches now, which I love. I'm just not going through it and putting them on looking at every window. So, to save time, I think I'm just going to look around this window because it has the most wood on it. So, we have dark brown, we have black, we have red, we have green, we have white and black, that's new. White and tan, white and, not a wood color I like. A white and medium brown, a white and dark brown, a white and white, a white and gray, a white and pink. We have the regular color comes in, another dark brown, a white and another brown I don't like, a white and blue, tan, that wood color I don't like, medium brown, white, and gray. So I think like all the white ones are new. I'm pretty sure some of the wood ones are new. The gray is definitely new. The green and red are definitely new. So a lot of new color swatches on that. And like I said, those colors apply to all these windows here. Like literally all these base game windows here. And then like I said, these two have their own two swatches. So I'm just going to show it off on the big one. So here are all the color swatches. Lots of wood colors, especially mixed with tan. I'm seeing even the gate is changing. This is actually a lot of swatches on it. Like, it didn't have near this many swatches. Ooh, look, even some of them come in stone. Very interesting. I like the all white one, though. That's pretty. So that is it for the windows, as there was a lot of windows. And then there's a lot of doors as well. Well, 4 doors, but it's still a lot. So the ones that have new swatches are the mega doors, which are these 2 doors, and the island mahogany sliding door. And I don't know why they put this under the color reswatch, because I'm pretty sure this is a whole new item, but the Cha-Cha mostly tall sliding door, which we did not have a sliding door that was all the way tall. Like, the sliding door was like this size. So, hold on. We had a base game sliding door. Let me see if I can find it. Let's see. Where is the base game sliding door? Is that it? Oh, this is the new one. The one I placed, is this already? No, is there 3 versions of it now? I thought there was just one new sliding door. Okay, hold on. This changes things. Let me come over to this side with these. Okay, so there's supposed to be a new sliding door that goes all the way to the top of a short wall height, which I assume is this door. Cha-Cha real tight. Oh, but it looks like they have also added a medium door that I was not aware of. Yeah, because why is the medium door like a different, like the starter color different than the other 2 doors? Because this is the Cha-Cha sliding door. This is the door we had. So, for reference, is that under medium doors? Yeah, so the medium door is the tall one, and then the short wall height has a tall Cha-Cha sliding door. Okay, so there's 2 sliding doors under the short wall height category and a new medium height one, but no tall height tall wall height ones. So the shortest one here is the one we already had. I'm assuming it has new swatches to go with the 2 new doors. But previously, we didn't have a sliding glass door that came all the way to the top of the wall on a short wall height. So that's what this door is. It's new. Again, I don't know why it wasn't under the new category, but these are new. And they've updated the swatches. So I'm going to show off on the medium one because it is really bothering me that is not the star color in that. Like that, if they all were that color to start out with, it would make me a little less annoyed. But previously, we literally just had like black, white, and gray. And now we have gray, we have brown, we have white, we have more brown, a darker brown, another gray, a black. Oh, we have white and colored combos. We have white and tan. We have black and tan. We have white and brown. We have gray and blue. We have tan and red. We have gray and blue. A different gray and blue. We have brown and blue. We have white and red. We have white and green. We have brown. We have black. We have white. We have black and white. And we have black and gray. So definitely way more colors. But I don't know why they didn't list like these two. First of all, they didn't even list this one. But why did they not list like them being new objects in the list? I don't know. That was a weird oversight, I feel like. But there are existing doors that have new color swatches, and those are the ones that I read off here. So these are the 2 different mega doors, and this is the wooden sliding door that we have. And I believe, yeah, they all come in the same swatches. So I'm going to show the ones off for the mega doors off on this curved one, and then I'll show off the swatches on the sliding door. So for the mega doors, we have the regular brown, we have a darker brown, we have a white and brown, white and blue, white, tan, the brown I don't like. I don't know what to call that brown. Like, an orangey brown? We have like medium brown, we have a dark brown, we have a gray. I like the gray. That's a pretty gray. We have black, we have red, we have green, we have black and white, we have black and blue. A dark blue on that one. We have white and pink, we have white and tan, we have white and brown, white and brown, white and dark and brown, white and gray. I actually really like the white and tan together. I think that's really pretty. That's actually really pretty. Okay. And then for the sliding door, it just has all the basic wood colors plus us 2 white and variant colors. So we have white and blue, white and light blue, and white and brown, and the rest are like solid wood colors. So there's that door that has more swatches. And up next on the list is stairs. So there was it just says mega stairs. There was 2 different mega stairs. So now we're over here. So we have like the plain mega stairs, which I think are, where are they? Okay, so we have the basic mega stairs, and we have the fancy mega stairs. So these are all the colors that the basic one comes in now. So we have tan, white, a darker tan, a blue, a brown, a pink, a more muted brown, and the brown I don't like. And then we have the fancy mega stairs, which these are totally 2 different textures. These are like copper terracotta tiles, and these are wood. So I don't know why they're both labeled as mega stairs, but they both have new swatches. So they're all terracotta tiles, but they have different colored tiles on like the base of the stair. And these have like blue diamonds. These have yellow diamonds with blue circles. These are brown and red flowers. These are white and blue and it's starting to repeat patterns. Is the tiles different? I guess the tiles are slightly different shades. So they have blue diamonds, the blue and yellow, and the brown flowers, and all mixed with different terracotta colors. I guess they are slightly different. They just look very similar to me. So those all new swatches. And then after the stairs, of course, with stairs, we have the mega railing. And a couple other railings, but the mega one is over here. So, right? Oh, wait. Let's see. Sorry, I did all this last night. Okay, so all the mules are this one. Oh, these are the banisters. So we got alright, so this is the mega. So let me find it on here. Oh, is there a couple of megas? Yeah, there's a couple of megas. That's what it was. That's what was throwing me off. Okay. So first I want to look at this one. So can I figure out which swatch this one's at? Okay. So this one is the Handsome Knuckle Butter. Did that one come before the nugget? Oh, it did. Okay. That's why I was being thrown off. I was like, why is it before the mega? Okay, Handsome Knuckle Butter. I skipped that one on the list on accident. Okay, and then we have Mega Railings. Gotcha. Okay. So this one comes in multiple colors. So it comes in that color. I can't like place all these colors down because I don't have enough stairs for that. So I'm just going through and quickly showing you as quick as I can. So these are all the colors that come with it. It definitely comes with some more bright colors, as well as some neutral wood tones. I like the solid wood tones ones. I feel like that's not something we have enough of, honestly. So I'm happy about that. It even comes in all black. And then the next, let me make sure I'm going in the correct order this time, is the mega railing. Okay, so there's two mega railings from what I understand. So there's this mega railing, and then there's the mega railing budget delight. And I think that's it. Okay, so the mega railing is this wooden one right here in the center. So if I just copy that, I can show you all the colors. So it basically just comes in a bunch of solid wood colors with some also colorful options. So it has all the neutrals, it has the grays, and then we have like blue and red and green and black and navy blue and pink and white and another brown. Okay, so many browns. And then we have the other mega one, and this is more like a stone. It has less swatches, thank goodness. Okay, so we have the tan, we have the white, we have a more yellowy tan, we have black, we have pink, we have brown, and we have a stone. That is random and interesting, but okay. We have a stone one, apparently. Alright, and then the next on the list, make sure I'm going in order here, is the Mission Style Turned Wood Banister. So I think that's this last one right here. So, it is the more traditional banister we have in the base game, and honestly it was lacking in colors, so I'm glad it came in. It does have multiple multicolors, which I prefer the solid colors, but I'll still show them off. So we have the brown, the darker brown, the really red dark brown, we have like the ugly orange tan brown, we have tan, we have gray, we have blue, we have pink, we have green, we have is black. We have bluish, we have pink, we have white, and we have white and brown. So that is those stair railings, and then we have these stair railings. So I'm just gonna name all of them off because there's 1, 2, 3, there's 4 of them. There's 4 of them, and I'm assuming they all have the same colors. Hold on. Let me make sure I'm getting the right ones here. Yeah, the shoe rail noodles. So there's that one, and like this one. So those two. I think they should all have the same color swatches. But let me go ahead and just read the names of them off to you in case you're curious so you can find them yourself. So the first one is the shoe. The first one is the shoe rail with square nodules. We have the sky railing with chunky nodules, the sky railing with square nodules, and the elegant shoe railing with rounded nodules. So I'm just going to show off the colors on this one, just so I don't waste my time showing them on all of them. This one has the most material. I feel like I would show the colors off most. So we have white and tan. We always have white, and then we have white and tan. Then we have white and light blue, white and green, white and another tannish color, white and another light blue. It's like a tealish light blue. We have another green, multiples. We have black, white and black. We have black. We have tan. We have brown. We have the brown I don't like. No, that's the brown I don't like. This is just the medium brown. And then we have gray. So all 4 of those railings come in those colors. And then we're moving on to the fences. So there was a lot of fences, you guys, like a lot, and they mostly came in similar colors. They all kind of had their own swatches, like they don't all match precisely, but they all do have a ton more swatches. So I have the fences listed here in order. I'm just going to read off the names real quick, so I don't have to do that. So this first one is going to go from here to down here. So this one is the archetypical, this is the simple fence. And then this one's the archetypical picket fence. This is the fancy fencing. This is the fancy picket fencing. This is the mega fencing. I think both of these are mega fencings, actually. So these are the 2 mega fencings that go with the 2 mega stair railings. These are the mission style wooden slat fences, which honestly, this one, not much different. Like this one just has more like deeper wood carvings and looks a bit older and more wore down. And this one was newer and not so wore down, but it has a couple more swatches than this one, which I thought was weird because it's basically the same fence, but whatever. This is the narrow slatted fence. This is the rustic stone. I just lost my place. Rustic stone wall fence. This is the short picket fence, the simple picket fence, the Spanish retrieval wall, and my favorite fence that I use most often is the smooth keeper. Honestly, this is the most helpful to me. I think the fact that this comes in more colors now, because this is used for so much more than just fencing. Like with builders use this fence for other stuff all the time. So the fact that it has more colors now is really helpful. But yeah, all these fences have all these colors now. And then we also have the gates. So I don't know why I didn't put this down here, but whatever. I'm just going to move that real quick because it's bothering me. And it's going to be easier for me to find stuff if it's in a line. So I'm just going to move these 2 down here. I guess I thought I was going to need more room. Whatever. So we have some fences. I kind of put them in the opposite order what you think it would be. I'm reading from, on the list I'm reading from down to top, or top to down. But normally I would go left to right, but the gates I put right to left. So, this is the first gate and this is the last gate. But these gates, I'll go ahead and read the title and then I'll show off the colors. And like I said, they're kind of grouped weirdly. Like they put them in a weird order. Like I don't know why they listed this one different than this one when these 3 have the same swatches. But I'm gonna list them in the order they were listed. So, from right to left, we have the Cottage Gate, the Garden Gate, the Maiden's Gate, the Mega Gate, the Modern Vista Gate, the Narrow Vista Gate, the Spanish Inquisition, and the Modern Wonder. That was almost in alphabetical order. Almost. Okay. Well, anyways. So, we have all of these. So, I'm going to show these off real quick. So, yeah, so this and this literally have the exact same swatches, and then this one just has all the solid swatches of it. So I'm just going to show it off on these two, but just on the first and last one, just imagine they have the same swatches. So I'm going to zoom in so you can see a little bit better, but here are all the swatches on this one, which is also the swatch on the one at the end. So it has basically a bunch of wood swatches and some white with colored options to match the fences, and then we have a gate with like all the solid color options, which I think is helpful. I think that can be used on many. And we have this big one. I think this is called the Maiden's Gate. It doesn't have as many swatches, but I actually really like it. I think it's really cute. I never use the tall gates because I don't really use tall fences that much, but I think it's cute. Then we have these three, which honestly, I'm on this. Okay, this one, the one I just showed you, and this little one have the same swatches. So this one's just like the miniature version of this one. And then these, all three of these have the same swatches. So I'm just going to show you on this one. So we have the wooden swatches. We have some white with colors. We have plain swatches as well. So those are all the colors on it. I really like the green. I think the green they're adding to all these items is like really pretty. And then the final three, because this one's the same color as the first one, we have these two, which are the same colors. So I'm just going to show you off on the big fence. So we have the white and gold tan color. We have the white and black, the white and brown, the white and blue, the white and green, the white and dark blue, the white and red, the white and yellow, the white and pink, the solid white, the solid tan, the solid orangey color brown, the medium brown, the dark brown, the gray, and the black. I like the fact it comes in all black. This kind of makes it look like it'd be like an iron fence. And I kind of like that because we don't have that many iron fence options. As I say, the next fence is an iron fence. And this is the Spanish themed fence. So it comes in a bunch of different stone and tile color with the metal iron fence. So that is all the fences. And then we have a bunch of little things like in buy mode. And some of the buy mode options were very much locked under a career sheet, like I mentioned earlier. So some of them are not, that are listed, are not shown. So first we have a major curtain patch update or swatch update. So the draperies that are listed here are these dorm curtain things, are the dorm life panels. We have the droopy drapes. We have the HS tonic draperies. We have the Novell Richie blinds. We have the two intersection ones, one's swags, one's valence, and then the royal wedding swag. So these are all the curtains. Obviously, these three go together. These three are separate, and then this one's separate as well. I just put this one over here because they listed them out of order. Again, they didn't list the ones that were alike together. I think that's weird. But let me go ahead and show you all the swatches. Oh, wow. This one actually has a lot more swatches. It did not have nearly this many colorful swatches. Okay, so we have white and blue. This is supposed to be tan and white, but it looks like gray and white. I don't know. Maybe it's just because it's in the shade. We have blue and gray. We have green and gray. We have red. We have tan and brown. We have brown and tan. We have white. We have the tan, but it looks gray. White, gray, black, And then some more colorful options. We have red, orange, yellow, green, blue, wait, hold on. Yellow. Wow, that's not yellow. Red, orange, yellow, green, teal, blue, purple, and pink. So it has some more rainbow colors now. And then we have the droopy drapes. So this comes in some more fun colors. It was just like neutrals before. Now it has some more fun colors. Ooh, look at those purple curtains. That's a whole new ball game. Oh, they added black and white too. Look at that blue. That's so pretty. Okay. And then I'm going to wait to do that one when I do these. And then we have these blinds. So we have some more colorful blinds now, which will be fun when trying to create color-themed houses. It has all the rainbow colors. Love it. And then this one, I'm just going to show the color off on this one, but it applies to this one, and this one. So we have the classic few color combos. I think those were the only 3 colors it came in. And now it has more solid color options. So it has white, it has brown, it has green, it has tan, it has blue, it has red, it has another white. What's the difference? Oh, this is more of a cream and this is white. We have purple, we have black, this is white. Okay, so we have white, a light cream, and a medium cream. And blue and pink. So that's all the colors for those 3. And then the last one is this one, the wedding something. What was it called? Royal Wedding Swag. Yeah, something weird. I knew it was something weird. Alright, but we have... Is this... it comes in the same colors as these, actually. I didn't realize that was a set. Interesting. Okay. Well, here's what it looks like on these curtains. All the same colors. Very interesting. I didn't realize all of those went together. Probably because I never use any of those. These are all like my most hated curtains, but now that they have more color swatches, I might actually use them some more. And then, in the list, the next 4 objects are the 4 bars, but I showed those off earlier, so I'm not going to go over them again. And then every single range hood got more swatches. Like every single base game range hood, which is so needed because like the range hoods just were never good enough. They were never good enough. Like I always hide them in my cabinets because I think they're so ugly. I'm going to list them off in the order they're placed here, but they are placed in a weird order. Like none of them that go together are together. I don't know why, but let me just read the names. So if you're looking for one in particular, you can find it. So when it comes to the ones starting here and then going up and down, up and down, up and down, and left to right, we have the Breath of Fresh Air stove hood, the Careless stove hood, the Close Quarters range hood, the Copper and Other Metals stove hall ceiling, the Copper and Other Metals stove wall hall. We have the Decoration stove hood. We have the Double Whoosh ceiling stove hood. We have the Dramatic Heights stove hood. We have the Eco Breeze range hood. We have the Positioning ceiling mounted range hood. We have the Pro Performance range hood. We have the Steely Fan range hood. We have the Super Sucker range hood. We have the Tempest range hood. Nope, keep going. We have the Noblest. We have the Aussies. We have the wall mounted modern stove hood. We have the Whoosh ceiling stove hood. Is that it? Is that it? Was this? Oh wait, no. And the last one is the Fate Postmodern. So I don't know why the ones that match don't have similar names. Like they all had different names, but basically this one, and this one, and this one go together. This one go together. This one go together. And the copper ones go together, the 4 copper ones, and then this one's on its own, this one's on its own. And yeah, that's it. So, let me see. So this one, I'm going to show off for this one, Yeah, those three. So it's like the silver metal we have a darker metal. Now we have a black, a green, a creamish color, a gold, a brown, a black, and a white. And then this one here represents this one, this one, this one, and this one. So it has the white, it has the tan and brown, it has the white and green, it has gray and tan, it has gold, it has brown, it has black, it has white and brown, and a gray and darker gray. And then the copper ones all go together, so this one, this one, this one, and this one. So we have copper, we have gold, we have silver and brown, we have black, or a grayish black, we have a whitish, we have gold, we have brown, we have black, we have white, and we have gray. And then there is this one. No, that one goes to that one. It's just these two that stand alone. So this is the one I use the most often. And this one already came in this color, and yeah, I think it just came in those a couple colors. And then these are the new swatches. So it has some of the same swatches as the other range hoods now. Which honestly, I kind of wish they had changed this part to not be so blue. But I'll take what I can get. I like the solid white one the best. I think that matches the best. And then we have this just metal one that has all the different metal colored swatches. So that's all the range hoods. And yes, I am aware that is so many range hoods. I'm pretty sure it was like most of the range hoods. And now we just have a couple of more items. There's actually more items than this, but let's see, hold on. I think it's the antique. Yeah, it's the. So there was 4 book objects, and one of them was a locked object. It was the antique tomes, I'm pretty sure. I can let me look them up so I can show you what I'm talking about. I just can't select the swatches when it's locked. Yeah, so it's unlocked level 6 at the writer career. So those tomes have new swatches. And then let's see. So the other thing that was locked, it was the couch, which I was really disappointed in, because I really like this chair and I like the fact it came in swatches. I don't like the fact that the matching couch is locked, because this couch right here, and it's unlocked level 5 of the Tech Guru career. So I still think it's so weird they would put a couch and a chair that's free base game, and then the couch locked behind a career, but whatever. But the couch has the same swatches as the chair. So, the book objects that we are looking at today are these 3 book objects, and they are called the Fate Postmodern, the Schoolary Stack, and I think I switched those two. Alright, and Schoolary Stack, the Schools and Binders Bookend, and the Notebook. Yeah, that's it. Okay, I read that. Wait, what's the Fate Postmodern? Did I miss something? Oh no, that's the hood range. I'm sorry. Alright, so we got Schoolary Stack, School Binders Bookend, and the Notebook. Those are what those are called, if you're looking for them. But this used to only have 3 swatches. It used to come this swatch, and this swatch. Now it comes in black and gray swatches, red swatches, gray and tan swatches, dark browns and greens, very colorful blue, pinks, yellows, and purples. We have dark purples and browns. We have greens and pinks, and we have blues. So this is really helpful because honestly, the book clutter never comes in the right colors that I'm looking for. So I'm so glad these actually got swatch updates. I know this is such small objects to be having swatch updates, but for clutter wise, it's really gonna help. Okay, so this comes in the basic colors. It comes in pink, pastel colors, it comes in blacks, it comes in reds, it comes in whites and grays, it comes in blues, it comes in greens, comes in greens and browns, tans and pastel colors, bright, like, primary colors, we have, like, goth colors, and we have neutral colors. And then for the notebook, so it looks like even the text is changing on the different notebooks, which is kind of cool. So, like, obviously the color is changing in the book. So we have gray, we have brown, we have black, we have another brown, a red, a gray, a green, a pink, it's like a grayish purple, tan, blue, brown, blue, and a lighter blue. But literally the text changed on every single one of those. And I think that's really cool. All right. Now for the chair that has the locked couch. It is called the Simplet Ease chair. And honestly, this is a chair I use quite often, even though it didn't used to really match much, but I always use it as like a corner chair in the dining room is what I normally use it for. But now it has so many more color options. So we had this one, we had this one, and we had this one. But now we have all of these as well. Even the bright teal. We have some more neutrals. We have purple. We have orange. We have red. Just look at that purple. Look at those, both of those purples. Absolutely gorgeous. So many gorgeous blues. I just love it. It even comes in this yellow color, which I think is really fun. Like, I don't like yellow, but I really like that. And like I said, this locked couch right here is supposed to completely match this. And the last object on the list. Yes, we are finally to the last object. And probably the most random object is the, what do they call it? The Whipped Dream Cupcake Factory, which was not expecting on a Swatch update, because now that they've added to where you can make cupcakes on the oven. Used to, you could only make cupcakes if you had this cupcake machine, this huge machine. You couldn't shrink it down and it worked. It was never had space for it. No one ever used it because it just got in the way. It was just this weird concoction. And now it's pointless because you can make cupcakes in the oven, because they added that in a patch update. So I was not expecting them to give more swatches to this, but I guess they're trying to encourage people to still use it, so they gave it more swatches. So we have the original swatch, and now we have white and green, brown and gold, silver, a lighter silver, a gold, a brown, a black, a white, silver and gold combo, a pink, and a teal. I think the teal is really fun. The teal is actually really fun. Alright. And that is all the new objects and the ones that get color swatches. But I'm going to go ahead and talk about something that's in the patch notes that I just don't want to hop back in my game for later. And that's the fact that under Love Struck, when it came out, four of the objects were untagged, and when you categorize stuff by Love Struck, it didn't show up. So these are the 4 objects. It says that this one didn't show up tagged. I remember seeing this one, this black drapery. I remember seeing this red one, these flowers, we definitely didn't see though. So these drapes come in these colors, if you're curious. And then these are the flowers that are now tagged under Love Struck. So that is all I'm doing in game. The rest of this is just going to be me reading the bug fixes. And honestly, it has some really big bug fixes. It's not just like little stuff that doesn't really matter. Like, some of these are major bug fixes. So let's go ahead and jump into them. Alright, and we are finally to the patch notes and bug fixes. And I swear this is the last part of the video. This is a really long list, but there's some pretty good bug fixes in here, so I'm excited to go over them. But like I said, it's a long list. Like I told you at the beginning of this video, it's going to be a long video with a lot of information. But I won't waste any more of your time. Let's jump into this. So when it comes to performance, there's a couple of new bug fixes introduced. So now we have a reducing memory issue Frequent memory updates. Increase the frequency of memory usage data updates to prevent out-of-memory crashes. So basically, they're trying to prevent some crashes. Improving simulation performance. We have 2. So we have streamlining data storage. We reinstruct how we store game data to reduce the overhead of using Python objects, making the game run faster and use less memory. So that'll be helpful. And then efficient buff generation reworked how temporary data is generated and stored to fix previously less issues and optimize memory usage. And then reducing load times. Optimizing render target allocations stops unnecessarily elongating of long color targets during certain render processes. Now saving valuable memory, especially in high resolution settings. So some of that made sense to me. I'm not that techie when it comes to stuff like performance and stuff like that. I did understand some of that, but if you're a techie person and that matters to you, there's all that information. And now we have a Direct 11 update, and from what I'm understanding, what all of this is pretty much saying, and honestly, I don't think I'm even gonna read it all because maybe I will. No, I'm not gonna read all this because I'm not 100% sure what all of it means. But basically, Direct 11 is something they implemented to where you could download and it'll make your game run faster, but it didn't work with mods very well, so that's why they didn't put it in the game. And now they've put it directly in the game, so when you update your game, you will automatically get the Direct 11 update. But if you don't want Direct 11, because maybe there's a mod that's not gonna update with it or something, there is an option. You can go back to DirectX 9 and DirectX 11. You just have to change it back manually because it is automatically going to change. But pretty much DirectX 11 is just to help with like visual and game speed and basically how the game runs. It's supposed to help. And I think they're implying this because, like I said, they are planning on making The Sims 4 stretch out as long as possible. So they had to do something to perform the game improvements, or else it was going to turn out like Sims 3 was towards the end. And I think this is their answer of what they're trying. So if you are interested in reading about the DirectX 11 updates and how exactly it works and what it's for and decide if you want it or not, it's all right here. I'm not going to read all that because I can't explain it to you. So, there is one for the gallery. So now it says, pack filters now properly work for Home Chef Hustle in the gallery and library. No more hiding. And then we have a ton for base game. So, let's just jump on it. So the first one is, outdoor lighting will no longer affect the inside of the room through ceilings. Let there be proper light. That's actually been a problem for a while. Like, I wonder if that means when you have stairs going to the upstairs and it's going to like the outside, like a roof, if it'll still glitch out in the lighting. Because that's a really annoying lighting glitch too. And the next one is, when attempting to save, error code 0 no longer occurs related to gigs or neighborhood stories. So they are trying to get rid of error code 0. Just keep in mind, whenever they fix problems, more problems occur, or the problem just doesn't get fixed. They quote unquote fix it, and then like a patch or two later it'll break again. So this error code has already been trying to be fixed, so we'll see if it fixes this time. And then the next one is, address an additional issue where the game would fail to load and display error code 123 when traveling between lots. So that's another error code people were getting. Clay and feature cubes will no longer get left on lots near vents. Pick up your trash and leave nothing behind. That was an annoying gameplay feature, but I don't think it was like critical, but whatever. They always add like little fixes in here too, which they need to fix the little stuff. It's just I'm more interested in the big fixes. Frogs, mice, and fish in tanks are now visible when placed in laptop mode. Welcome back, friends. Sims will put their tablets and homeware back in their inventory instead of placing them in the world as long as they are standing or sitting. Again, stop littering Sims. Thank you. That's been a problem, like, since I downloaded Sims 4. Like, all my teenagers and kids always leave their homework, like, wherever they're sitting. They never put it back in their inventory. So I'm very curious to see if that's actually going to work. The call is not coming from the inside your house. You'll stop getting invasional phone calls from your own household members. Thank God. Dude, when you get a call from your mom when you're at school asking if you think they should try for another baby, that's just really annoying. So I'm glad that stopped. Complete a daily work task. Wants to complete properly after finishing a daily work task. Work. Okay, that is actually something I noticed isn't working, so I'm glad they fixed that. Children now have the option to quit their after-school activity, although quitters never prosper. Thought bubbles of Sims no longer appear through walls and floors. Keep the thoughts to yourself. That's so weird. Family fortune. Heal negative sentiments task will now properly complete. Sims will return from work or school and switch into the same everyday outfit they had on instead of defaulting to the first everyday outfit and create a Sim list. You will wear what I want you to wear, Sim. Okay, I didn't know what was going on with that. All I knew is sometimes I would, my Sim would come home and they'd be in a ridiculous outfit that I never gave them. And I was just like, why is this happening? Apparently that's why. Apparently it was just defaulting to the first everyday outfit and create a Sim. Okay, I was wondering because I was like, that's not their career outfit. That is not an outfit I gave them, but I'm glad it's fixed. Certain cabinet shelf combinations over kitchen sinks will no longer prevent Sim from washing in the sink. No excuses for not cleaning up after yourself. Outdoor shadows now move smoothly without jumping on the screen on ultra graphic settings at different live mode speeds. Okay, that was something that was really annoying me. So I'm glad they fixed that because it wasn't like that when the game came out. It's just over time it got worse and worse and worse. So I'm glad they fixed that. Camera jittering is no longer observed in build and buy mode after using terrain tools. When recent neighborhood stories mention a Sim that died in another neighborhood, switching that respective Sim's household will now have an urn present. Rest in peace. Yeah, I'm glad they fixed that because I like to be able to get my graves if I want them. Especially with the life and death pack coming out, they needed to fix that. Upgrading washer and dryer now completes nerd brain aspiration. Sims will now hold a something dish the right way while eating. It's delicious, however you eat it though. Autonomous check-in infants no longer causes random cold weather outfits to be generated for an infant. They're not cold. Infants no longer stretch when crawling in deep snow, although we question why you're letting your infant crawl in the snow. Yeah, I wondered that too. Teen Sims is able to take vacation day while working in the lifeguard career. It's only fair. So that's good. Event goals remain visible even after editing them from the calendar. Siblings can no longer get set as engaged in Create a Sim. Thank God. The teen goal-oriented aspiration now gets completed properly after getting promoted at work. Investigating missing doodle pip splines? Doodles pip splines? Reticulation part. I don't know what that means. Someone tell me what that means. Becoming friends with no longer appears for a Sim with a relationship equal or above friends. We are already friends. Okay, a few more for base game. The world icons and the world selection screens no longer move when middle clicked. Lock seed packets unlock in BB when using the garden skill cheat. That's cheat to max the skill. Give me my seeds! So basically you can cheat now and it works. Female Sims stomachs will no longer become invisible when paired with masculine cargo pants in certain color swatches. Yeah, some of these, I say it every time, some of these glitches that happen in this game, man, are so just out there. Okay. Likes and dislikes sim preferences are now available for Sims created via Create Sims Stories. Okay, so you can choose the likes and dislikes for Sims that are made in the Create Sims Stories. That's good. That's good. Because I feel like those Sims honestly need more customization. Sim animation will no longer pop when sitting on a stool and asking another Sim an inappropriate question. Okay. And 4 more. Sim thumbnails are no longer low resolution on the resume button. So I'm assuming that you're talking about the resume button on the home screen. I did notice those were a little blurry. Refixing, I love that it says refix. Refix an issue where skill lists get out of order, specifically switching between Sims. Okay, I'm so happy that is fixed. That, I was wondering, I was like, why is this list so out of order? Okay, and then there's a yellow t-shirt top that no longer clips with bottoms in Create a Sim, and event goals created through the calendar properly show up during the event, even if you edit the event. Okay, so that was all for base game. Honestly, not the longest base game patch update we've ever done, but those were like almost all on Answers HQ. So all of those were some pretty big ones. These are also all on HQ. Are all of these Answers HQ? Oh, wow. All of these, well, that one's not Answer HQ. Okay, there's a couple that aren't Answer HQ. The further down you go, the less Answer HQ you get. But most of these are actually from Answer HQs, which just tells you that they're trying to work with us. But the next category is stuff that is affecting multiple packs. So in apartments, university dorms, and penthouse, wall and doors will now cut away properly in the wall down cutaway viewing mode. Adjusted checks for exterior walls and inactive units. So this is actually a problem I'm having in just my regular house. So I wonder if it's fixed in that too, or if it's literally only apartments, university dorms, and penthouses. Because maybe it's just a certain door too that I'm using, because all the doors I'm using are new doors in this certain save file I'm thinking of, but the doors just don't go away, and it's really annoying. So I'm kind of hoping it's fixed in lots that aren't just these. Vampire scars no longer observe while creating genetic-based spellcasters Sims, and any scar generate now can be removed. Werewolf/vampire Sims will swap to occult form and vice versa after the animation instead of before or during. I thought that was unintentional, honestly, but okay. Nails no longer cause shoulder to tear on some kind of sweater, scarf, and a body solid outfit. And then leather pants no longer overlap with low boots. A lot of that was pretty much Create a Sim. All that's Create a Sim. Alright, but Get to Work has 2. Sims targeted by SimRay can now change to the proper blue skin tone, and child's eyebrows now update to match their hair color in Create a Sim. Was that just kids? Because I feel like that's a problem I've had with teens too. Whatever. City living, strange wall patches and gaps no longer visible in the wall down view in San Myshuno apartments. Food stalls in San Myshuno disappear after coming out of Create a Sim and Manage Worlds. And snow no longer appears inside Planet Honey Pop building. Thank goodness. Okay, that was happening because when City Living came out, we didn't have platforms yet, but they still wanted to make a stage, so they deleted the floor in the Planet Honey Pot building, which is like the cheaper karaoke bar, and snow would appear anytime it snowed outside after Seasons came out. Snow would appear everywhere but the stage. So it was definitely a really weird glitch, but I'm glad they finally fixed it. I'm assuming they like fixed the building, like maybe they made the stage like an actual platform. Not exactly sure how else they would have fixed it. And cat and dogs, feline friends rejoice. Give catnip treat actions to cats will no longer cancel. The cat deserves a treat. I agree. Seasons, we have 4. So Sims will now receive a vacuum along with the vacuum dock as a holiday gift. Wow, a vacuum. Just exactly what I wanted. Thank you. Yeah, I always thought it was weird that we got the vacuum dock as a holiday gift from Santa, but I guess you gotta enjoy cleaning somehow. But it now comes with the charging dock, so you don't have to buy the charging dock separately. The lose weight New Year's resolution will now probably be completed, but really, you look just great as you are. Of course they would put that. I feel like they felt like they had to put that. Holiday decoration box will no longer become unowned after moving to another residential lot or residential rental lot. Take those holiday memories with you. And finally, the countdown to midnight tradition on all TVs can now be completed. I was wondering why that worked sometimes when it did. Sometimes it didn't. Okay. Looks like we have 4 more for Discovery University. So, Sims will return from visiting the law class as a guest speaker in both judge or private attorney branches. Whether through the phone or the building interactions, we don't know where they were previously going. Very sus. So, apparently Sims will go to where they need to now. Sims without the active trait will no longer get trait-related bluffs when playing with a soccer ball. The contribute knowledge will now suffice writing aspiration on a research archive machine goal, counting towards the senior scholar milestone and academic aspiration. And last, Servo's graduation portraits now show an accurate picture. That's kind of a funny one. That's kind of a funny one. I'm sorry. Right, and then we have 4 more for Eco Lifestyle. So, other Sims will stop stressing you out by constantly making de-stressing autonomously in the neighborhood or in active Sims lot during self-sufficiency neighborhood action plan. Okay, I don't really play with this pack very much. I own this pack. I don't know what any of that is, but apparently it's fixed. Notifications for a neighborhood action plan no longer trigger when the option is turned off and only sends notifications if the eco footprint feature is enabled. Thank you. That was annoying because I never play with neighborhood action plans. So I always turn them off and I just kept getting stuff about them. So that was annoying. But they've also tried to fix that before, so I feel like that might break again. Stacking sun rays / auroras no longer get stuck loading, and blue void lines no longer appear in Evergreen Harbor. Again, I think they tried to fix that before and it came back. Alright. We got... Oh, wow. Okay, we have a lot... We have more than I thought left. Okay, well, these next ones are a couple of short ones. So, Snowy Escape has 2. So, the platform roof on 243 Wakamori now looks correct. And fun and social needs no longer reduce while hiking together. Exercise is fun. Everyone knows that. No, it's not. Okay. Cottage living. The Fincher Fair results no longer appear during sporting day competition results. Okay. Weird glitch. High school years. Teen Sims no longer randomly stop taking exams. Thank you. That was annoying. That was really annoying. That happened almost every time I tried to take an exam. Sims teens can now travel to prom even if the principal is not alive. That's why that was happening. do you know how many times, like, my Sims just didn't get to go to prom and I didn't know why? Like, literally, like, a couple episodes ago in my Rainbow Legacy Challenge, I made, like, a fake prom and took my Sims to fake prom because they didn't get to go to the prom, but now I know why, and apparently now it's fixed, so maybe I can give that Sim a redemption on prom. And last, Sims are paid in full for WFH tasks for Sim influencer / video game streamer career. Growing Together has 2, so Instant Sequoia's world map properly loads into all lots and avoids corrupt white screens. That's not good. That was not a good glitch. And then left side work of modern window art now properly transparent. Horse Ranch has 2. Goats and sheep. No, I just said ghosts. Goats and sheeps now have the care, put in inventory, and trade for interactions right after moving into a new lot. And now there is now a self-interaction on the Sim to walk to Dead Horse Caverns. Interesting. Okay. And then we have so many. Oh, wow. Okay. We have a lot for Love Struck, which is honestly needed, a lot for Rent, which is honestly needed, and My Wedding Stories, and then there's a couple of other packs that have a few. So, let's start with that for Rent. So, you can now select and edit wall heights on residential rentals without having to delete or replace the walls. Okay. This is one of the many reasons I don't build residential rentals. Well, I build them, but I don't change them to the residential rentals until they're done, when I'm done building them, because the build mode is just all glitchy with residential rentals. Ownership no longer disappears from object after move household. Kettle and pressure cookers no longer randomly disappear from inventory. The Do You Believe in Concrete red/orange swatch and the gray/green swatch displays properly. Work from home Sims in the handy person career will be properly paid. On rental properties, when someone dies, you are now giving a headstone/urn. What is up with the problems with the headstone/urns? I guess that there's just multiples of those in this because we are trying to update the game before the Life and Death pack comes out. I'm assuming that's going to have a lot to do with headstones and urns. So, visits from the property owner pinata out towards the property owner visit your unit goal for the discerning dweller aspiration. That was something I actually heard about. I didn't have to deal with that, but I heard that was a problem. Lot traits and lot challenges stay selected for residential rental lots and units when converted from residential or venue lot. I was wondering why that happened when I changed my lot type. Okay. Venue funds transfer, but no longer appears for community lots. Able to enter a vacation rental unit by using a phone, and last exception no longer triggers when loading the safe. When objects are being repossessed, the utility bills and unpaid tax properties update in the bills info panel. Unit details text no longer overlap when hovering on a residential rental lot in map view. And lastly, when bills are delivered while you are in another world, and now processes utilities correctly. So a lot of bill issues. Interesting. And Love Struck. Oh my god, the amount for Love Struck. Okay, well, it's needed. It's honestly needed. This pack is a little glitchy. But players who have saved after using Cupid's Corner while Gallery Sims were not available were still not getting Gallery Sims after the previous update. Now, everyone who is online has the feature enabled and should see them. So they had a lot of struggle with the gallery part of Cupid's Corner, and I kind of expected that when they announced they were going to be using Sims off the gallery. I knew that was going to break. I just knew it would, and behold, they're still trying to fix it. Vet clinics no longer can Veterans can no longer be a venue for crazy date events. Find a different place to get to know your date. Why? Okay. I mean, it's a weird date, but it could be a date. I'm just saying. Activities from packs you do not own cannot be selected for create a date activity. Yeah, makes sense. Saved games that have used cube scoring now stay an appropriate size. Sims with a special role, such as bartender or librarian, that are invited on a date now join, even though they're very busy at work and just trying to do their job. The occasional occurrence of a blank create a date goal has been fixed. Changing a create a date event from the calendar from no goals to goals enabled, and then switching back to no goals will now correctly remove the goals from the events. Okay, if you can't make up your mind, apparently it's finally doing what you're deciding on last. The Romantic Explorer and Paragon Partner goal for going on a date will now complete properly if the date does not have goals enabled. Good to know. And the goal use romantic blanket for the Romantic Explorer aspiration now lights up when completed. I was having that problem on a date. Like I tried to go on a date and have the blanket be one of the goals, and I couldn't get it to complete. But I only had that problem while I was trying out the pack. So far in my 100 day challenge, I haven't had that problem. The interface to create your own relationship label now works properly with a controller or when switching between keyboard and mouse and a controller on consoles. When setting up household relationships and create a sim, all the romantic dynamic options are now selectable for sims towards the bottom of the list on the console. So it has a couple of console problems. The romantic enthusiast category is now available under attraction and characteristics and craze and preferences. A few objects were not properly sorting or filtering due to missing tags. Okay, so these are the objects that I showed you guys. So we have those. When using a Garcia Moore costume trunk, the Sims portrait at the bottom of the screen now updates to reflect the costume they're wearing. And lastly, romantic interaction should no longer be available for family members at the gym. Alright. Now we have 3 for Dine Out. They are still trying to fix Dine Out. Do we know how old this pack is now? I do appreciate them currently, constantly trying to fix it. But I don't know if it's going to be able to be fixed at this point. But the 3 we got this time are interactions are now available on culinary pot racks. Removed instance of duplicate menu items in restaurants. And photo of experimental foods no longer changes upon adding frame. Alright. And then we have a good amount for wedding stories, which I've heard these, specifically the wedding patch updates, are really good. And it might make me want to try having a wedding. But these are what is this? So it says there's new interactions on the wedding arch that allows you to set which Sims to sit on either side of the aisle, which love that. So you can literally choose for one family to sit on one side and one family to sit on the other instead of them just sitting randomly. Love that. And then we have you will now be able to pick which Sim performs the requested behavior when clicking on a wedding arch and do ceremony activities. This allows greater control of what is happening at the wedding. So I think they're saying if you choose all guests sit here, you'll be able to switch or all guests sit here, so you can specifically choose all the guests now, I think is what it's saying. After telling a guest to do a ceremony activity, you'll stop what they're doing and other things at times thank you. That is just a big glitch overall, because you'll tell them to do it, they'll go do it, and then they'll start doing something else again, or they just won't do it at all. So, hopefully it fixes it this time, because they've tried to fix that before. Music-specific interactions is now available on the wedding arch in order to control when the wedding music plays. That's huge. I feel like it's going to be difficult. Like, I feel like people are just going to forget that's a thing and that they have to manually do it now. And they're going to be like, where's the music? But it is helpful. It is helpful. The text of these new interactions above will be translated into all supporting languages in the upcoming release. Okay. Sims gather around without getting stuck at the wedding couple's dance. Love that. Sims will properly perform exchange vows with fish chant and kiss interaction after performing gather at owl interaction. Okay, so those two are the ones I always use. So that helps. You can now sell wedding cakes at local bakeries. Sell to local bakery action is now available on wedding cakes. That's cool. Take your seat interactions will no longer show up 3 times. Take your seat interaction is just broken in general. I hope it's just fixed. No lines will appear on Sims X after applying the nail set asset and one of the blue nails. So honestly, these are pretty good. Some of them are random, like the nails and whatnot. But I'm actually pretty happy that you are going to be able to be more specific with weddings now. I think that's going to be really helpful. It might be slightly annoying, but it's going to be helpful. Werewolves has 1. Skin details, like acne or freckles, will no longer appear on werewolves in their wolf form. Laundry day has 1. Sims only has to wash once, not twice, for clothes to appear clean or pristine. I literally never use laundry day. Laundry day and the vacuum clean back, I can't remember the name of it now, a Bust of Dust. Those are 2 kits I never use. I think it's just because I hate cleaning in real life and I don't like cleaning the Sims. But I'm glad you don't have to wash them more than once now, because that would have been annoying. Tiny Living has 1. Butlers can now sleep on Murphy beds at their own risk, because you can die from a Murphy bed. Nifty Knitting. Legendary knitting will now count for excellent knitting aspiration. And then Paranormal has 2. More spawners like spectators, weird dolls, occult making, etc. now triggers during paranormal investigation for occult Sims. And then paranormal investigation gigs no longer show up blank, showing a blank gold bar. Specters beware, we are back on the case. And then there's 2 more. 1 for Crystal Creations. New items highlights on the accessories tabs properly disappear after checking the new items. And finally, with the Party Essentials, fun and dancing tooltips now appear on the minimalistic dance floor, so the invisible dance floor. And that is everything. I know that was such a long video. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. It's probably going to be uploaded really late too, just because it's such a long video. But I just wanted to make one video where I went over all the Sims news and patch updates and swatches. Just basically anything like Sims, new to Sims or Sims news, I want to go over in this video. So I hope you found it informational and got caught up on what The Sims is doing. So anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and all that awesome stuff, because you guys are awesome people. I'll see you next time. Alright,